right, we're going to show you how to oil your chain. And first off, we want to talk briefly about different types of oils. In general, you do not want to use an aerosol, something that sprays onto your chain, because you can get overspray on stuff that you don't want it on, and then you can end up with brakes that don't work if you get the overspray on your rim or your brakes. We recommend something in a drip bottle. We sell Tri-Flow, and it comes with a little straw, and that straw helps you get right to where you need the oil and not all over the place where you don't need it. So it also helps that small bottle last a long time. There is heavier oil out there in the market that is more like motor oil on a car, so it's very heavy. We do start to use this in the wet weather, in the winter or into the spring, but most of the time we're using this Tri-Flow, which is much more like water. So the Tri-Flow is a really good product for probably 8 months of the year. And we also, there's stuff that's really light and quite expensive that we use for really, really rusty stuff that we're trying to break up rust. But we don't use this stuff on chains because it is so expensive. There's a time and place for that really expensive stuff. Anyway, we're going to go to the Tri-Flow now. And so here's your bike. Get your bike up off the ground, either in a rack or just have a friend hold your bike upright so that you can freewheel. So of course you want to make sure your kickstand is up, because with your kickstand down, you can't freewheel. If you try to freewheel the chain, that doesn't work. So just make sure your kickstand is up, and you want to freewheel because you don't want your knuckles getting caught on the spokes. So you want to shake the oil first and put that little straw right on the chain like this. And we're going to go around however many times. If it's really rusty, you might go around 10 or 20 times. If it's not that rusty like this chain, then you don't really need that much. You don't want it dripping wet. If it does look like it's dripping wet, then you want to, or actually every time, you really want to wipe off the excess oil with an old rag, because this nasty brown and black stuff will come off, and it's not going to come off this rag. So don't use anything that you hope to use or care about, because it's going to be nasty. And so you want that stuff to come off on the rag, not on the bike, not on your rim, not on the floor, not on your pants. So wiping it off is really critical after you've oiled the chain. So you want to do that at least once a month, and your chain will last much longer, and everything will run smoother. It'll be much more enjoyable to run as well and operate. So yeah, that's the basics of oiling your chain. And there's other videos about oiling other parts of your bike that you'll find elsewhere in this blog post. So